Hi again, Mr. Carter here from Clinton Avenue School. Uh, right now, we are going to talk about something called Zearn. A lot of our students are going to be using Zearn for math. And the first thing that we have to do to get into Zearn is go to zearn.org. So if you look right about there, you'll see it, Zearn.org. And once we go there, you'll get to a page that looks very much like this page. Sometimes the color changes in the background. That's about it. What our students are going to do, at least in my class, are going to have a username and a password. And you're going to have to get that from your student's teacher or from me if I'm their teacher. I added a new student just now so that we could do a test login and I could show you what to do. So the way that it works is your child's username is usually their first name and their last name and sometimes a number. So for example, this student's name is Student McStudent Face. So the way that I would do that is capital S T U D E N T, capital M C for Mick, and then STUDENTFASE 2, because there was already a Student McStudent Face, so now there's Student McStudent Face 2. And then their password. So this one can get a little tricky, but I've set all of my students' passwords to be their lunch number and their first and last initial as capital letters. So the lunch number for this student happens to be 654321. And then I have to do capital S and capital M for student McStudent Face. So I type the capital S, capital M. I'm going to click sign in. Now I have to put in my class code. This just says, hey student, but you'll know you logged in correctly because it'll say, hey, and then instead of student, it'll say your child's name. So if Mr. Carter logged in, it would say, hey, Benjamin, and then it says, enter your class code. What is a class code? Well, a class code is a code that's unique to your child's class, and you have to get that from your teacher. If you don't have a class code, ask your teacher. When they log in, they can find it. Mr. Carter's class code is PM7. Gotta click on it, Mr. Carter. PM7R2N. And you can see Mr. Carter's math students. That's the name of my class because that's what they are. So we join the class by clicking the join class button, and it'll start them right off exactly where they need to be. And if you're looking at this page and it's so cluttery, I don't know where to go, you're going to look for the big oval button that says start. It's usually right here at the top, whatever it is they need to do. So you're going to click start, and it's going to take them into the first part of a lesson. So I'm just going to go through a lesson so you can see what to do. You're here, this is the first page. There's no button that says what to do, but you can just kind of click anywhere on the screen. And that'll get us started. So this says make 11. If you don't know what the words say, you can always click the speaker and it'll read it. So these are our counters. We already have a full 10 frame, so we know that's 10. We're going to make 11. 10, 11. I think we got the answer. So I think we got it right. It says 10 and blank make 11. We added 1, which is the orange. Just going to click 1, enter. Green is good. 10 plus 1 equals 11. Green is good. Oh, you see the next arrow. Now we have to make 13. Let's try. 12, 13. Wait, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it didn't make 13. Now I can hit enter because I got the correct amount. So 10 and what number make 13? It's obviously 4. Oh, pink not so good. Let's try again. It's definitely 4. Oh, 10 and 3 make 13. Right. So 13 minus 10 definitely equals 4. Use the dots to help you. Oh, there's a tip at the top. So the dots. I have 10 purple dots. 5, 10. There's the purple 10. And the 13's in black. What's in orange? 1, 2, 3. I got it. Now I can keep going. Now we're making 15. So I'm going to make less mistakes on this one so we can zoom through so you can see what to do when you're done. 10 and 5 make 15. Got it. 10 and blank make 15. Well, I just said it. It's 5, right? Green is good. 10 plus 5 equals 10, 5, 15. So 1, 5 is 15. Green is good. Next. Done. We Zearned it. All right, let's move along. Now you're back at that same page. We completed the number gym make and break. We can actually close that out. Anything with an X you can close out. It declutters your page a bit. Now we have a sprint. So a sprint is adding or subtracting as much as you can in a limited amount of time. We have 60 seconds to answer as many as we can. I'll give you a couple of examples of what happens. So we have 11, enter, 12, enter, 13, enter, 13, enter, 15, enter. And you want to keep going as much as you can. Now you'll notice that 10 plus 4 does not equal 13, but I put that in on purpose because it's going to ask me to check my work when the time runs out, and then I can go back and I can check my work. If you're not doing anything for a while, you'll get this screen still there. So you can either start over or keep going. Keep going. Halfway through, letting the time run down. I'll just throw in the answer to one more. Enter. Hopefully, keeps going. All right, I pause my recording. I'm at the end of my time bar. Time's up. Check your work. Check mark is good. Check mark is good. X, not so good. I put 13. What's 10 plus 4? Well, if I have 10, and I add 4 more, so it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 4. Yes, got it. So this helps your students keep going. And so for this one, we got 5 correct in round 1. We're going to do another round, and we're going to see how many we can get correct. Answer as many as you can, and go. So students are going to answer as many as they can, and I'm going to not record the entire minute. I'll be back in just a second. All right, time's almost up. There it is. Let's check our work. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. And so this one, you can see 5 in a row. That little guy popped up to tell us how good we're doing. I beat round 1, so that means I did more than the initial round. And I did 8 in all. So we go to the finish line. Yay! I improved my score by 3, so it's the same amount of time. And the goal is to beat yourself. And so then math chat is where they go for actual instruction. So those were fluency practices. This is actual instruction. And the great thing about Zearn is if they get stuck, it kind of lets me know as the teacher, but it also kind of coaches them through. So this is Zearn. This is what it looks like. Hopefully this video was helpful. It didn't drag on too long. If you have any more questions about what your child should be doing, the first thing that you should look at when you log in is there anything here without an X on it? If it doesn't have an X, that means they need to do it. If it does have an X, that means they just did it. But always feel free to reach out to your child's teacher. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.